I need to close this, I think. I'm hoping that's a bit more stable. Be good. Good, good, good. Right, save file, right team. Hugo is a hiker, I'm sure. Looks like he's any set. Unlike all the other hikers, he's got Regice as well as the steel and the rock types. Gotcha. The problem with Scizor, I've decided, is always the potential for Sword Stance. I do not want Scizor 2 or 4 to ever reach Latios, particularly Scizor 2. I'm quite likely to beat them. I guess I can miss Scizor 4 though. I don't want that to happen. I'm thinking about, we're going to remind myself quickly of the rules of Arena. So Mind is how often you attack. Skill is not only if you hit moves, but also the type effectiveness of those moves. And then Body is just who has more HP. I think I'm just going to yawn. Yawn and try and go for the HP draw at worst. That is set 2 or 4. I can't do anything about missing Scizor 4. Double. Well, at least this way, I always win the mine category. It's probably Scizor 2 given that damage. Scizor 4 is a bit bulkier than that. Regirock. There are quite a few Chesto sets. All the Regis in general. Only one Regirock set, okay. So the downside to using Earthquake is definitely counter. Having said that, I'm a Snorlax and it's a Regirock. I wouldn't mind that too much. If it is set free, it is so incredibly likely to curse. Particularly if I don't attack, it's even more likely on turn 2. I reckon I can yawn and then win on mind. Probably win on skill as well. And if it uses curse, it can't then flinch me. Yeah, let's just yawn. Okay, that is another reason to yawn. Since yawn can't miss. I would like it to attack me so I can use rest. Okay. I was worried about missing. I am at least guaranteed to win on mind because I can attack twice with Earthquake. So I win on mind. At worst, I'm tying on body if I miss. So Regirock is never going to reach Latios at least. So Regirock was lefties and Scizor was Quick Claw or Bright Powder, probably Quick Claw. The chance of Metagross 2 and 3, which are the ones that wake up from rest, are quite high. I could probably go for the Yawn on turn 1 and 3 against those two, and they wouldn't be able to Quick Claw Latios. But I really want to just Earthquake. Meteor Mash? It's quite a weak Meteor Mash, though. No lefties. It could probably be any of them, though. I can probably be any of those, yeah. Apart from the Quick Claw ones. Does have a boost, but that's fine. It can't Quick Claw me. Dirk. What are you, Dirk? You're a bird keeper, apparently. Any set. Flying types? Apparently, Flygon is a flying type, according to this game. That's interesting. I think everything else is a genuine flying type. Yep. Tiny bit worried about Xatu 2 going Confuse Ray twice, I guess. Xatu 4 as well. I think it has to be Yawn. Could be a Mega King's Rock from Xatu 3, that'd be funny. Future Sight. It's not a dangerous one. Gyarados. So there's obviously no Sharp Beak Gyarados sets. I'm actually wondering, does that Future Sight damage count towards the referee's judgment? I feel like it probably doesn't, because I feel like the activation is probably when that text came up, which was after Future Sight. It's unlikely to matter. Now, against Gyarados, the main objective is to stop Gyarados 1 or 4 going off too heavy. Unfortunately, I don't do much damage to either of them. And unfortunately, they both have sleep immunity, but I think I probably should. Well, there's two options, I guess. I could Yawn on turn 1 and 3 against them. The downside of that is they could double Dragon Dance. The alternative is that I just attack. Just attack them. Because then they win on Mind. And if they Dragon Dance twice, I can rest and win on Mind and Body. The downside to that could be Thunder Wave. Gyarados 1 would be very unlikely to Thunder Wave. And set 2 and 3 I don't really care about. I'm not sure if that actually means anything in terms of Gyarados 3 versus 4. Gyarados 3 has a stronger Earthquake. It's a bit more likely to be Gyarados 3, most likely. We didn't do much damage. Maybe it is Gyarados 4. We didn't do that much damage, but it's probably fine. Not actually afraid of Gyarados 3. It's Gyarados 4 that I'd want to make sure I Shadow Ball again. Okay. We both rest, we tie. I don't think it's in rest range. If we both rest, we both tie on mind and body. I don't actually care about this though, because obviously it's got no boosts. So Latios is just going to kill it anyway. I might as well try and go for the win, which I think means using rest. Okay, I'm going to lose on mind and win on body. And we tie on skill. That's not a bad outcome. Flying type. I'm faster than all of them. It's exclusively a bright powder issue. The thing is, even if it was Mence 4 or 5, I don't want to be attacking anyway. I guess the upside of Substitute is that if it is 4 or 5, they will only Dragon Dance once, because they will then see a kill. Well, 5 wouldn't. Just... yeah, well... it would only be 4, and it would have to double edge me, which does matter for the reversal endgame, so I think I'm attacking. That's 100. 100 wins on the first attempt. Probably lucky. Probably quite lucky. Hey, Vrillis. Yeah, I've got the automatic detection working. Wait, the mouse isn't detected by OBS. So though you see where the 3 judges are at the top. I've taken an image of that, and we're doing automatic recognition on that for the win counter to increase. We're doing that, which is a simple but effective way. Oh, it's Joyce. I need to look up the trainers. Joyce is set 4 and 21 IVs. Good to know. So it's Blissey 4. The counter makes it a little bit complicated. It is quite likely to go for Calm Mind. I think I'm happy to swap moves. I guess the fear is soft-boiled. I think I should just yawn though. This turn is more complicated. Because Blissey might be ahead. It might be ahead when it comes to Mind. I'm not sure where counter counts at. I think we decided that counter does count. Electricity check with central for yes. What is the chance of Calm Mind at full health again? The user's HP is full, and current special defense is boosted to under +3. 50% chance of +2 and to continue. It's a bit less likely to calm mind since I used Yawn. But that's the same as on turn 1. Yeah, weirdly, it's more likely to... actually quite likely to calm mind if I attack. I don't want to get hit by counter. But what I really, really don't want to have happen is for Blissey to reach Latios. Although I should win on mind, at least. I might want to do less damage, though. I think I have to. I think I have to win on skill if possible. If I Earthquake crit and I get hit by counter, at least Blissey on max sleep then for Latios. If I don't crit, surely I'm just alive, and then I win on. The thing is, I think I tie on skill because of counter being super effective. But a tie is fine. A tie is fine. Okay, and you can just do that as well. I have to think about that one just because Blissey versus Latios could go so badly wrong. Is a quick claw set. I think it's a traditional Yawn. Because Shadow Ball is super effective, I offset the fact that Rest is considered not very effective. Very funny Quick Claw. And now I win on Mind. And I should win on Skill as well. Okay. Nothing I can do about Sheer Cold, so let's assume I get a turn. I think I definitely want to Yawn. I don't think there's any question. Okay, that's good. So long as we hit the next move, we win. So only use 2 moves. I can easily win on skill. I can also easily win on body. So I just rest and win. Little bit of a scary team. Piper. Who are you? Set 1 trainer, apparently. Very big roster. Very big. And 31 IVs. Warlord 1. So I probably want to stop Raw happening if it's all possible. As the best thing I can do for that, though, is to Yawn. Okay, good. No Yawn. I have the option of using Rest or not here. I think I would rather be at this health total with a Lumberry than at max health without. And there's no white powder or anything, so I don't need to worry about attacking. Oh, this thing is so bad in Arena, surely. Very likely to light screen. I don't like using Yawn that much because it could Sunny Day Solar Beam crit. And if I get really unlucky, then it could wake up on turn 2 against Latios and deny the substitute. I think I prefer Shadow Ball, rest, Shadow Ball. Because I start at lower health, I think I actually win even if it crits here. I've used 2 super effective moves and rest, which is not very effective. But that's still net 1 super effective move. I should win on skill. You don't matter. I guess you've got a bright powder, so you kind of matter. If I can hit this earthquake, I'll win. And now I rest to make sure... Actually, I don't need to. I don't need to. Because earthquake is super effective. So I don't even lose on skill. I don't get it. I don't get it. I shouldn't I have tied on skill? I use Yawn EQ EQ. Oscar. Set 4 trainer with good Pokemon. 21 IV as well. Oh, I probably am a roll to kill you with EQ. I think I just want to get the chance to hit EQ in. It's somewhat likely it can Thunder Wave on one of these turns, and I would win on. I would win on Mind. I'm almost always going to win on Body, so long as I hit 1. And if I do kill it in 1, that's big upside. Okay. I've forgotten the weather AI. I don't think the weather AI actually matters here. I think I'm always using Yawn. It is quite nice that I have super effective rest. Okay, so now it's definitely going to Solar Beam. I don't think I want to rest. You are Lum. I had forgotten. I'm ahead though. I'm just going to Earthquake you again. So we tie on everything except Body, which I win. It's going to win on Mind every time. I win on Skill and Body. Claire. also a breeder, also set 4. The same roster as the guy we just faced. Lizzie 4 is back. We know from the past time that it's decently likely to use counter. I just need to not blunder into that. Okay. Unfortunately, it could counter now. I think it's fine. Even if I crit, it's asleep next turn. Okay. That makes it easier. Because now I never lose on mind. I might tie on mind. No, it used another status move asleep. It is a Bright Powder set, which definitely pushes me towards Yawn. I was going to Yawn anyway, though. And it's another set which is guaranteed to win or tie on mind. So if I rest here, I win on skill and body. Oh, I don't want you going double team. Is this one of the ones where I just Earthquake? Unfortunately, I've got no protection against the Confuse Ray, but I can basically guarantee I win on Mind. The issue is me missing an Umbreon winning on skill and body, which is unlikely. The thing is, it can't double team and Toxic on the same turn. I'm probably going to win at least one of those categories, or at least tie one of them. I think I just go for the Mind win. It's not very much damage. If I miss, it hits Toxic. It's going to win. I might have to rest then. Please hit it. I think I should go for it again. Try and win on Mind. The problem is if I miss again and it hits Toxic, actually, even if it hits Feint Attack, it's going to win on skill and body. Okay, at worst we're tying on Mind then. On body. Okay, good. So I win on Mind, I attacked more, and I win on body, I've got more HP. God, Umbreon 4 is a pain. The good thing about Umbreon 4, at least, was that it's pretty bad into Medicham. Stanley. Psychic Stanley. So he's got Psychic Pokemon, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. Okay. That should be a very good matchup for me. Haven't got much thinking to do here, really, though. Just need to attack. Actually, kind of doesn't matter which Hypno it is. My plan is always the same. Okay, it's Hypnosis, set 1 or 2. Very lucky to miss both. Don't know anything about Latios's item. because it was Hypno 1 or 2, which are both Twisted Spoon. So there are 2 Lumberry sets. I thought about this. I've battled this before, I think 2 weeks ago, and I decided back then that the worst thing that could happen is that I let it either Dragon Dance or Calm Mind up, because then it is actually a threat to my own Latios. And for that reason, I was strongly considering just using Yawn. The thing about the setup ones, though, is that if it is Latios 5, for example, I can just win Mind, and I'm almost certainly winning Body by just using Shadow Ball. It's not even that bad. Latios 6. Slightly different. Latios 7, annoying. I guess I'd always be struggling with Shadow Ball miss into Bright Powder, though. That would always be a problem. If it is 1 or 4, let's just say I get Dragon Clawed. I think that's fine. 1 or 4 would have to crit me. I could Yawn Shadow Ball Rest against 1 and 4. Yeah, I Yawn. It's definitely an invested Latios. Can't be 5. Didn't do enough damage. That's it. It's decently so it can't. Well, it can. It can be 1. It's just pretty unlikely because 1 should have used Psychic. So it's not 1 or 5. Okay. So do I rest because of 4? I think I do. I still have my chest though. Yeah, it's 3, 5, or 6. It's 3 or 6. No Lumberry. Not 5. So Focus Band, Shell Bell, and Twisted Spoon. And Focus Band and Shell and yeah, Focus Band, Shell Bell aren't necessarily removed. I really think I just Shadow Ball you. I'm at max HP. Don't want to lose on Mind. That really didn't do very much. They are the force between. Claire is back. I know that you're set for 21 IV. It's gone for the mirror coat. That's perfect. Don't have to use rest now. It's not just because it's bright powder, it's also because it's got confused ray. This is better. Please sludge bomb me. Annoying. Very annoying. I will win on body if I hit this. And I'm going to win on mind either way. Okay, perfect. So we tie on skill. Snorlax 4. What I think about here is, do I want to yeah, the self hits are so like, yeah, if I'd self hit I would have lost on skill and I would have lost on body. So confused ray is a really big deal. What I'm wondering about is that I might want to yawn next turn to guarantee it's asleep for it's then either going to be asleep for Latios or Medicham, because it could Quick Claw crit Latios. I'm pretty sure I'm out of range of +1 double edge, which is good. So I'm not afraid of curse double edge. I'm a bit afraid of double edge though. The problem with not using Yawn now is I might not get another turn. And the downside of using Yawn now is that if it curses twice, no, the problem of using Yawn now is it could curse once, then double edge. I would then rest. And if it attacks during its sleep, I've lost on mind. I would have won on body. And I always win on skill, right? It's asleep. I think it's just Yawn then. Oh, I forgot, I'm confused. Oh no, am I in double edge range? It's 21 IV Snorlax. I'm probably not. Yeah. That's scary. You think about this. If it attacks, I'm dead. But if I rest first, I'll survive. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the recall damage it takes would mean that I win on body or not. I've lost on skill already, though. I think I just need to attack, because I think I've always lost on skill. And it's always going to attack here, so it's always a mind tie. I've always lost on skill. Rest would be a gamble on whether or not I... How much would I take? I'd probably take about... Probably take about 200, maybe a bit less. If I think it does that much, I should rest because I'd win. Because it would take 60. take high 60s, and I think I'd take low 60s overall from 168 starting. Okay, just quick claw, so that doesn't matter. Let me think about this. Because if I attack twice, there's some quite big upside to that in terms of the double-edged recoil into Latios and Endure Medicham would mean I win. Perhaps even a single Psychic would be enough for that, though. On the other hand, Substitute, I'm always going to win on skill if I use Substitute, because it's going to have to spend at least one turn asleep. The problem with using Substitute is that it could break my Substitute, and then the next turn it could Quick Claw. But I should Substitute this turn, in case it Quick Claw wakes up next turn. At least that way I'm forcing it to double Quick Claw. Okay, I should win now. Well, there's nothing I can do about it waking up and Shadow Balling, and then Shadow Balling again with a Quick Claw, and then Shadow Balling again on Medicham. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay, good. Samir, I recognize your name. Somewhat random assortments of teams. Set 3 and 4 where possible, I guess. But he runs every Medicham, every Machamp, every Hariyama. So is it the Waters which always set 3 and 4? No, it's not, because he's got Lapras, which is any set, and Glalie, which is any set, and Jinx. Okay, so I'll have to just go back to this in the match. You dive below the surf. Okay, Jinx is any set. And I really don't like facing Jinx. So Fake Out and Protect from set 1 and 2 are certain. So turn 1, my plan should entirely be about set 3 and 4. And I think against both of them, I want to just Shadow Ball. Definitely don't want Jinx free to get a Substitute. That is a way to lose. Okay, it's Jinx 1. And I'm not vulnerable to Attract. It's just Lovely Kiss that could be annoying. Yeah. The problem with this is that if it uses Lovely Kiss here, I'm going to win on skill and body. The problem with that is that Snorlax is going to be asleep. And this guy has a load of water types. So for example, Gyarados 4 could come out. Ludicolo 3 and 4 could come out. Those have setup moves. Lapras could come out and set up. Walrein 2 could come out and there's a lot of things that could happen. Actually, I would like Snorlax to die, but it's just not going to happen. I almost wonder if I should use Rest. Because at least with Rest, I know I only sleep for 2 turns against the next opponent. So if the next opponent doesn't kill me in 2 turns, I can yawn it on the final turn. Whereas if I don't rest, it's just random how long I'd be asleep. I think I'm going to rest. I kind of forgot that I didn't have to use Lovely Kiss. But Lovely Kiss would have been so bad there if it had hit the second Lovely Kiss. Okay, that's good. That's good because there's no setup. It has to be set 3 or 4. Oh, what am I doing? I'm throwing. I should always be on Shadow Ball when asleep. Nice crit. I'm scared of Slowbro 4. Yes, Greta is the leader here. I think I just want to put this on a yawn. Now it can Quick Claw. So if it Quick Claw Ice Beams and I substitute, I do at least get the boost then from Potato Berry. And if it doesn't Quick Claw, this is definitely better. Okay, it's set free. So it could Quick Claw. I don't think I'd even get Potato Berry from Quick Claw here. Just don't know if I can do it. I think it's fine because I can substitute and it's going to fail one of its moves. The downside would, if it is Ludicolo free, it's not guaranteed, but the thing is the AI doesn't like to use Giga Drain when it's resisted, so it should be using Leech Seed there. Well, if it doesn't do 25% damage, a substitute won't fade, but usually a super effective move would do that. So if I attack twice now, I'm going to win on Mind. If I miss both, I lose on Body. And if it double teams or Rain Dances, it could win on Skill, so I could lose this. Okay. I'm pretty sure I win on Body. It's not going to heal enough on Leftovers. So I've done more damage and I've used attacks. So even if I miss, I win. Chaz. Chaz it up. Where's Chaz? He is a set free trainer, apparently. Set free Pokemon. Giga Chaz. I'm just thinking of the guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! Exactly. Okay, so it's Armado 3 is a bit of a problem because it can Sword Stance. I have to yawn. I have to yawn to make sure it doesn't reach Latios alive and at +2. The downside of yawn is that it is. I'm not sure if I'm ever doing enough damage. It could Quick Claw and turn on that second turn against Latios, but if it does that after critting, after Swords Dancing, that's just really unlucky. Rock Slide could flinch me. But it should always... No, it'll always Brick Break. It'll always Brick Break. Okay, I win. It spends the last turn asleep. I've attacked more, and I've hit every move, and I'm on higher health, so I win every category. I win Mind, I attack more. I win Skill, because it spent the last turn asleep, it didn't use its final move on turn 3. And I win on Body. It's rigged. The arena is rigged. The arena judges love Snorlax. Okay, Electrode 3. I definitely want to try and stop you exploding, but it's going to be tricky to do that. It might be better to Earthquake first, because I think then it's going to either endure or explode if we do that. I think I prefer Yawn. Okay, goodbye, Lumberry. Even if I'm fully paralyzed in this final turn, I'm going to win because my Earthquake was super effective, so I win its skill. And Rapidash 3, but you can't Hypnosis me, so this is kind of over for you, Rapidash. Latios is faster. We cannot swap in Arena. It is it's the reason why Arena's hard. Dawn. It's a generation too early for you, Dawn. This looks like a really random setup. Is this a tracked Pokemon? Are these all Pokemon with a tracked? No, not quite. I think her roster is like... There are quite a few... I'm trying to work out what the connection is here between all of these Pokemon. Is it like beauty Pokemon? Let's see what she brings up, because each one has a specific set, apparently. So Fearow is Fearow 2, which does have a tracked. I think this trainer's theme is Pokemon with a tracked. Unfortunately, Fearow is a really bad matchup for Snorlax. What's funny about this? I could yawn, rest. I don't actually fail. No, I can't do that because it will be asleep. I can't do that. In which case, I think I just... Oh, I could rest, yawn, rest. And then we tie. I think rest, yawn, rest, and we tie. But what's better than that, probably, is to yawn on turn 2, so Latios gets a free substitute. Can't do anything about this. I've got a decision to make here. Because I can just kill this immediately. Or I can substitute twice. I have a sub up for the next Pokemon, but I'm at half health. I think that's always going to be worth it. The downside to being at lower health is that the enemies are less likely to throw. I think that's Jolteon 1, right? Because it has Attract. This is a funny roster. Yes, it's Jolteon 1. Okay. I think it would always protect on turn 1, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. It can't Attract. It might Thunderwave. It might Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt might break the sub. I think I need to attack to make sure I win on body, though. Okay, the substitute survives. I could substitute again. The downside of that is that... Let's think. I'm gonna win on Mind. Unless it Thunderbolts again. And if it Thunderbolts again, it's a tie on skill. I think I need to attack, actually. Slowking 1 because it has Attract. I think I just need to attack. The Attract goes through substitute. So I need to get this hit in, I think, to make sure that Shadow Ball kills. Which it might not do after Leftovers healing. But either way, I should definitely be attacking when I can. Attract does bypass substitute, yeah. That's interesting. Thing is, I've hit 2 super effective moves. I think I'm going to win on skill anyway. I'm definitely winning on Mind. And I don't think Psychic Crit would ever come that close to killing me. I should win every category. Is Greta in 3 games? Carrie. I recognise the name Carrie, but I don't remember. Gardevoir, Gengar, Lapras, Latias, Machamp, Metagross, Salamence, Snorlax, Starmie, Ursaring. But not Latios, just Latias. I guess because it's a female Cold Trainer. Anyway, I won't know what set it is. This is a difficult one because I don't really want to yawn against the Lumberry sets. But against the other sets, I could potentially miss a Bright Powder set. I think missing a Bright Powder set is so bad if I don't yawn first. I think I have to yawn. Salamence 2 will always protect. Break. Okay. It's very annoying. It's gonna wake up and it's gonna break every turn. And I don't think I outdamage ever. Can I do anything for Latios? I think it's a similar thing where I can get the free substitute at least. If Shadow Ball had crit, I could rest on the final turn, I guess. But no. So it breaks here. It falls asleep for the second time. I substitute again. And I've got a substitute up for the second Pokemon. It's not a great start. It's good enough. Well, it's not Metagross 2, which is not actually that good news. This is a pretty bad situation. I'm never substituting here, though. I can't just call out Quick Claw happening. That would be ridiculous. I don't even know if it's a Quick Claw set or not, so I think I've just got a Thunderbolt. So probably Thunderbolt, substitute Thunderbolt. I'm pretty scared of this exploding as well. What would be the best case scenario? What should we manifest? Metagross 5 probably is the best case scenario. There are 8 Metagross sets, that's right. So we did a lot. That Metagross is not running bulk. It's not Metagross 1, definitely no leftovers. Can't be 2. I don't think it could be 3. So it's 4, 6. Maybe it could be 3 or 8. I'm pretty sure it's 4 or 6 though. I don't think 6 would ever Ice Punch. I don't think... I'm weighing up whether or not I should be substituting here. If 4 Quick Claws me, I can't... It doesn't matter what I pick, because I'm either going to die or dodge a Meteor Mash. So I should probably play as if it's 8 or as if it's 4, and it's not going to get lucky again. Because it got 1 attack boost, another attack boost does not matter at all, so I don't care if Meteor Mash raises its attack again. It would really suck if it's 4, though, because Meteor Mash might miss Medicham. That would suck. Yeah, Ice Punch does less. No, you're right, you're right. The downside of Substitute, though, is that I'm basically giving Metagross 4 2 chances to Quick Claw, because it can Quick Claw now and kill me, or Quick Claw after it breaks my Substitute and kill me. And the upside of hitting a Thunderbolt is quite high. Not only do I have paralysis and crit chance, it also means I don't have to endure with Medicham, which I really wouldn't want to do into Quick Claw or into Bright Powder. Let me think a little bit about set 3 and 8. It might be them. Can't do much into 3. And 8 is another reason not to substitute. I think I'm too scared of being double Quick Clawed. Well, the thing is, if I get the Potato Berry boost, I probably do kill it. Screw up. And it has to hit double Meteor Mash, maybe. It's a bit more likely to be 6. Because 4 just chose not to Shadow Ball twice. Okay, perfect. Okay. It lived, lol. And it's 6. I don't want to know the odds of that living. That seems ridiculous. I'd have to miss and Meteor Mash would have to hit. But even if I endure, I have to hit the next turn anyway. I thought it missed. I thought it missed. That's... I'm just so scared of counter. So that was Metagross 6, which is Bright Powder. And it was Salamence 7, because it Brick Breaked. So Lumberry, Bright Powder are out. So it's not Machamp 7, lol. Okay. Focus Band. Brick broke. The thing is, Machamp 1 wants a Scary Face quite a lot. Because I have a physical type, counter is a bit less likely. But I just use an attack, right? Let me remind myself of the exact counter procedure. %60 for +1. God damn it. 60% for +1, 0% for +2, but Scary Face is way higher than that, right? 72% for +2. So Machamp 1 clicking counter would be pretty unlucky. Machamp 6 clicking counter would not be unlucky, it would be quite likely. But what about Rock Tomb? 72 points is the same chance. The same chance as Scary Face. But it only gets +1 because it's an attack that we resist. It does less damage than does less damage than EQ. I think I have to attack. I have to Brick Break because it could be a bulky Machamp. I don't have the time to Shadow Ball Brick Break and hedge against counter. I'm pretty sure I'd be dead to counter anyway. Fuck. No. No. That wasn't Machamp 2. That was there wasn't very. It was. I mean, that was no bulk. So it was 4, 5, or 6. No, Greta. The overlay thinks I for one. Oh, what do I do? Do I switch to factory? Do I play again? Am I playing again? I probably am playing again. I could go open level, but I haven't got anything prepared for the overlay for open level for the sets. Ooh, what do I do? Let's do it again. I'll go Latios first. Was always going to maybe lose. You know what's? You know the irony about that match? The irony is... Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. It's just I was just thinking about the Settlements lead. It wouldn't have made a difference. It's fine. Mudkip doing it. No way. They're having fun, don't worry. They're having fun. They're having fun. But Eevee just did something unthinkable. That team was always going to lose to a crit at some point, or something similar to a crit. It was unlucky. It was the worst. It was the worst settlement set for Snorlax, and then I somehow didn't kill Metagross. I still can't get over the fact that I didn't kill Metagross at +1. And then Machamp crit. So the overlay missed 3 of those wins, but I think it's probably because I went too fast. I think there's a cooldown on the wind detection. Ooh. It's fine. It was a good loss in the sense that that's like exactly a sort of match that the team should lose to. Combination of bad matchup and bad RNG. I was considering playing Factory, but I don't know. I'd have to change the stream title and stuff. I'm not doing that. $110 is like a good amount. Oh, actually, what I can do is update the... Where is it? What did I get? 109 or 110? I've actually forgotten. But anyway, that is the new PB. You'd never miss twice. Easy. Okay, Illumise. Don't do it again. Oh god, I'm actually going to have to play this. This Parasect is quite a big problem. Oh Jesus. Please. Please don't miss. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Arena is rough. Well, let me just check my streak quickly. 109, it is. Arena is rough for casuals. I do feel sorry for them. Am I really doing this? Surely Latios is still fine. I think it's a fact that you have to get a 56 streak. I think it's hard for a casual team. God, 317 is such a massive streak. Well done, Latios. Even souls. I think Arena's fun because it's something slightly different. Emphasis on slightly. I imagine if I played this for a lot longer, I would get very bored of it. Sam Velgo, unlucky. Well done, Pelipper. Salamence. My PTSD. Nice quick claw. Quick claw and then miss. Okay. Back to real games. Or somewhat real games. In the fan. Where's my Latios lead? Don't actually two-shot me. Actually do. I'm a bit worried because it's bulky that I might not kill it. What is it? 12 IVs? This is probably a range. But it should Icy Wind even if it does wake up. Okay, it's not a range if I crit. This is also a range. It's Golem 1. Easy. Well, no. No. You always get a fake out, right? No. You got Ice Beam. Gonna clobber me. It can't throw. There's no point in me substituting. And I can't go down to Potato Berry. For a horrible moment, I thought I might have clicked reversal by accident. Pacify. It would never. Oh, it's got no set. It's not showing up on the overlay. This is Cordant 2. It's got Guillotine. This is Mighty Hunter 2. It's got Crunch and Scary Face. And other moves that don't matter. I've got Tita Dance. Sandvale, man. I think it's guaranteed to protect. I can't remember what its third move is. It's Earthquake, Muddy Water. I've forgotten its third move. Whoa, holy lag. This is the Giga Drain set. December 109. We lost match 109. So we faced a lead Settlements with Lumberry and Brick Break, which always beats Snorlax. Latios got a double sub up on it. So Latios going into second month with a substitute up. The second Pokemon was Metagross. We hit Thunderbolt, then we substituted in Potato Berry, and then we hit Thunderbolt again. Metagross lived, hit all 3 Meteor Mashes. Latios fainted. Medicham finished off Metagross. Final Pokemon was Machamp. I went for the Brick Break after a little bit of thinking, and then Machamp crit Earthquake. That was it. Oh, Venomoth is Lumberry. I remembered as soon as I used the move. I think it's a 50-50 on the... No, it's not. It's more likely to go for Barrier. The problem here is that Rock Slide will break my substitute, but if I don't substitute, it could confuse me. Okay. Credilli is so bad. It is got Confuse Ray as well. I'm just very glad I didn't go for Confuse Ray. I'd rather be healthy than be asleep. This is Lumberry. No, this is Lumberry. This is Lumberry. I can't do anything without Confuse Ray. Nice. I can't do anything. You can transfer Slack Berries over from XD in Colosseum. Yeah, Grass Rockers are weird typing. Set 2 does have Guillotine. That's Pinsir 1. Didn't know that was possible. So 1 on skill because it used revenge twice. That's annoying. I'm looking no. We gotta put on the music. We gotta put on the music. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure where you actually find one in Emerald itself. Because the Frontier Award is a lychee berry, right? Let me look up your team, actually. I've forgotten your silver team already. Greta. No. Not that. It's Endure, Reverse, or Heracross. You'd never hit both. It might even be good if it crits. It might even be better for me. I just really hate Umbreon. I've just remembered she's got Shedinja in the back. Has got Bright Powder. It's not guaranteed yet. The best thing I can do against Umbreon. I want to at least tie this in mind. I mean, if you're not going to confuse Ray, I'm going to just kill you. It's going to be very tight on body. Didn't use Confuse Ray once. I think of all the moves in the arena, Confuse Ray is the deadliest. It's much deadlier than Oko moves. That's weird. That Heracross is not max attack. Okay, there's the Bright Powder. Or Shedinja. Okay. Back on 150. Definitely want to lead Yawn in case of that, because Yawn can't miss. I'm guaranteed to win on Mind even if I miss there. I'm actually assuming it... Is it 2 or is it 1? Because Cypher is a upper tier mid-ground Pokemon. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it? I got a double poison, it's so lost. Again, I'm not actually sure if it's Whiscash 1 or Whiscash 2, but it's fine. It's Whiscash 1. I went on Mind, so it's fine. So is Whiscash 1? Is it Alakazam 1 or 2? It's probably Alakazam 1. It probably follows. Breeding 1 or 2. Do I Earthquake? The problem with Earthquake is that I lose a skill point. Okay, good. Would I rather be asleep with no Lum or at 130 with Lum? I think I'd be rather heal. I definitely do have to Earthquake in case it is Focus Punch. That's Iron Tail, that's Aggron 1. Why do you win on skill? I use super effective moves. I only missed one of them. Whatever. It is not actually Scizor 2. This is not too panicky. I should get a skill point putting it underground. So that actually was Nidoqueen set 2. Dusclops is going to always protect or double team. I think I will go for the Mind win here. I'm going to have to change the logic on the overlay, just display everything. Or actually implement it correctly. But it's set 7. Isn't this an elevation trainer? Honestly, it doesn't really matter unless it does use attract. In which case it does matter quite a lot. Maybe I just want to use Shadow Ball. I probably do enough to make it rest. Thank you for missing twice. Now rest and let me win on mind and body. Okay. Snorlax is so rigged. So the goal is to get to 56, I think, for this streak. And if we lose again, that's fine. If we lose again, I'll play a different team next week, or play a different facility. We can come back to this team later. If you do trick, I definitely want a Shadow Ball. That's Alakazam 2. So this must be Dusclops 2. Bright Powder's slightly spooky. I don't mind dying to Focus Punch. I think that's fine. Yeah, I need to be careful of Endure. It's Typhlosion 2 anyway. Which means this is probably Charizard 2, which is a Dragon Dance set. I think I still would. I missed the last one. Bright Powder. Hello, Metagross. Substitute is really nice in those situations, actually, to win 1v1. Okay, it is Miltank too, but whatever. It's just double Earthquake. Do I win on body? I'm actually not sure. That's okay. It Focus Punch Miltank. It was Miltank too. So this is Porygon 22. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's guaranteed to attack in its sleep here. So we're going to tie on mind if I use an attack, and I'm going to lose on mind if I don't. It's used a super effective brick break. I think if I rest, we tie on skill. I lose on might and I win on body. Yeah. Why is Ilubise here? That was a set free, but I don't know what's going on anymore. I guess Gen 3 just has like kind of random Pokemon. I'm actually quite scared of being Ice Punch frozen. I guess Ice Beam is just better. I'm a bit scared of Exploud 2 using counter. Okay. So if it was Exploud 2, this would be Gramble 2. I don't want to underestimate the facade damage. Nice crit. So the Omni Boost actually means I don't win on body. I do not want to face this with Latios. It's Battle 42. This should be a set 4. Do I just go for the crit? I think so. Unlucky. And there's the Quick Claw, and I'm dead. Even if I don't kill, I should definitely be Psychicking here anyway. Armado 4. It might be worth to substitute twice, but it might not. And also, I think if I get the Patea boost, I'm definitely two-shotting. I'm probably two-shotting anyway. Okay, goodbye. Needed to use Rock Slide there instead of Double Edge. Set freeze, apparently. Gustavo. I win on Mind. And I hit it, so I win on body. Rain Dance is set free. Dodrio. Annoying, very annoying. I think I rest you on rest. And we tie. Okay, just got hit by a quick claw double edge crit. You think about this, is there any point in using Endure? Either way, it has to quick claw on the turn I attack. I guess if I endure, it could rock slide next turn, which makes endure better. God, the quick claw double edge crit onto Latios is pretty bad as things go. No quick claw. Okay. Problem with resting is that it could poison me. Just win on mind. I think just win on mind. Go everyone, it's a Lehman. Logan will, if he loses, he'll study for school. He's a set 4 trainer. I miss every attack, it is pretty bad. Okay, good. Oh, was it a mistake, actually? To try and paralyze it. It's got bright powder. Okay, get out of here. Joyce is set 4. Pretty sure. Yeah. We saw her earlier. I think I'd actually need 2 misses to lose this. If I rest, I'm sleeping for the final one. And it could be Gyarados 4. Hmm. Go for the tie. So it's going to attack again here. It's the last match of the round, so this could be anyone. Yeah, no information. Could be any Manectric set. 2 of them have Lum, so Manectric 3 and 4 have Lumberry. I don't want to get paralyzed. I think I'm just going to Earthquake. So it T-belted, and it did a lot. It's probably Manectric 1 or 4. T-Wave. That is Lantern 1 only, right? Yeah. Good night. It could use Attract. This wasn't actually that smart. It could use Attract. Yeah. Last set. Last set, come on. Stanley. Psychic. Entei Suicune Raikou. Any set. Same as before. It is 1 or 2. I definitely don't want to rest into Hypnosis Hit. Boom, boom, boom. Problem with Mr. Mime is the Choice Band Trick set. I think because of that I have to Shadow Ball. Okay, that's Mime 1. I should run on Body, even with leftovers on Mime. And they will win on mine no matter what. So this is safe. On one hand, I am tempted to rest. On the other hand, I'm a bit scared of particularly Espeon 4 using Attract Carmine. That would be really bad. I think I just need to attack. Yeah, I was going to say it's a pretty weak Psychic, all things considered. I'm guessing this is a Hex Maniac. It is. So Dark, Poison, Ghost. Actually, just Dark and Poison. Just Dark and Poison. Any set. Obviously, it's Survivor 2, right? Yes, it's always Survivor 2. Don't like Yawn against Shedskin, so... I'm pretty solid into set 1 and 4. I wonder if I should just Yawn in case of set 2. Don't want to miss. But I've used that. Can't really use Protect. I mean, Rest. This is better than resting and being asleep for whatever the final Pokemon is. It's not a bright powder set, which makes this really easy, because Venusaur was bright powder. I'm assuming Sailors are any set. Yes, they are. Murder, murder, murder. God damn it. It's weird because it's Arena. I think I do substitute and force it to hit more than one. Unfortunately, Sheer Cold is super effective. The upside of attacking, though, is I'm going to force Rest. So I don't get hit by Sheer Cold on turn 1. And I Thunderbolt. Then I can Thunderbolt again. Okay, that did loads. Never mind. Yeah, this is over. Alonso. Any set. Hold it down. Our favourite steel type. There's a specific plan for Metagross, and I've totally forgotten it since 2 weeks ago. There's a very specific line. The worst thing that can happen with Metagross is that I let it get Meteor Mash boosts. Set 2 and 3 are the ones resistant to Yawn. But even against them, I think I'm fine. Like, set 3's going to double team anyway. So I just attack so that it freezes Rest. I'm scared of Meteor Mash. I'm never dead to the next one, at least. I was actually kind of hoping that wouldn't crit so I could use Rest. Oh, no. It could miss Hydro Pump. Can't miss Surf, though. It's hard because if it is set 2, I'd want to substitute on the scary face. I think I'd substitute. It's close. It's really close. Retroactively just go back to Gen 1. Okay, it's for Alligator 1. It just crit, presumably. That's the only way it kills. But that's fine. We can just Thunderbolt now. Gen 1 Battle Arena would be really difficult. You just have a 1 in 255 chance to miss an attack and lose a skill point every turn. I guess you might even want like Swift. Right, now don't know what the Metagross set was, I don't think. Because we crit. For Alligator 1 is Lum. So it's not Mence 6 or 7. The worst one by far would be 4. If 4 dodges Ice Beam, Dragon Dances, Double Edges. At least then I can still endure and kill it. Because it has to kill Double Edge. I think I'm actually fine here. Don't say it. Don't get lost in heaven. I'm not old, I'm skilled. Okay. Jasper. What do you run? Are you just a legendary spammer? You're not. You just ran kind of random Pokemon. He's got the Reggies. Oh, I suppose he has defensive Pokemon like Blissey, Shuckle, Slowking, Quagsire. Yeah, okay. Defensive Pokemon, any set. Oh, it's 1, 3, 6, which have immunity. I can beat quite a lot of these by just attacking every turn. Like, I can make sure Thrall doesn't win if it does double team because I can win on Mind. I guess 4 could double team once and then start Ice Beaming, and that would be super annoying. Two is going to... yeah. And I can force rest out of 1 and 6. I think that's fine. I think I just attack. The worst downside to attacking is Regice 5, but Regice 5 kind of sucks. It is Regice 5. Oh man, I should definitely yawn. Here's the question: is it going to heal up to full? Because if it heals up to full, then I don't win on my... Oh, I don't win on body. I think I need to attack. I can't rest because I'm faster after the curse. Perfect. Perfect. I win every category. Except maybe skill, because counter is super effective. I win skill as well. Okay. So it's not a leftovers Registeel, which is good. It means it's not going to double team. I think because it's not going to double team, do I want to just attack? Again, I'm a little bit concerned about counter from set 3. I think I'm more concerned about not dealing enough damage and losing on mind and body potentially. How bad is it if I yawn and it's Registeel 1? Because it's going to curse or amnesia on the first 2 turns. So if it does one of those, I can just start attacking. I'm going to win on mind. And I've got a super effective move, so I win on skill. I'm actually completely fine. It is 1 or 3. It's 3. No leftovers. Pretty sure I can just win with Earthquake, Rest, Earthquake. Am I ever dead? Might be dead. Actually, I think I should probably rest. Earthquake, Earthquake. Who's Wilson? Pokemon Breeder Wilson. Set 4 Pokemon. It's a Bright Powder set. That's a yawn. If I miss Shadow Ball, I actually lose, because I'm going to lose on skill. No, I'm going to tie on skill, but I'm going to lose on mind. I'm already going to lose on mind, so I should rest. Latios easily beats this, so I'm just trying to think of a way to win against it with Snorlax. I might just out damage it. Like just Shadow Ball. Just Shadow Ball and try and win on body. I would take 3 Earthquakes. I'd be like almost dead. I think it's just better to yawn. Especially because I'm not sure if... Okay. After it crits, I can't win on body anymore. Unless I crit one of the Shadow Balls. Yeah, I'm gonna lose on mind and body unless this crits. Could wake up. I would rather be at full health. It is set for, right? Has to be set for, Miss Wilson. It's almost certainly going to curse and then attack. Ironically, I would be so much safer if I'd used Substitute against Flygon, even if Flygon had woken up, because at least that way it wouldn't use Curse. I can't do anything, though. The damage that Latios does probably doesn't matter. Except I probably don't want to Ice Beam. If I Ice Beam and it uses Curse Shadow Ball... how often would the damage matter? Because it could Quick Claw next turn. I think if it Quick Claws next turn, I'm always going for the Endure play, though. It probably is Thunderbolt for the paralysis. Although I kind of don't want it to be paralyzed against Medicham. Oh god, it crit. At least I mean, at least it didn't Shadow Ball. Like, it's almost definitely dead to Brick Break. Do I gain anything by doing Endure? No. Thank God. I'd rather listen to the Killers than this. I've got potential. Taking its toll. Okay, I didn't confuse Vey, I win, right? Oh, you did get the drop. That's a little bit dirty. I've got Lum, though. It's too late. And Latios will beat Gengar and Breloom. It's over. This Gengar's so bulky. It must be max HP, max defense. Bum. See you, Greta. So we're 42 behind where I started. Not bad. It could have been worse. Who are we raiding? I'm not seeing anyone live. Anyone in Gen 4? Cannot see anything. Cannot see anything. Let's have a look in the Pokemon category, just in case. Unfortunately, it's dominated by the big streamers, normally. Yeah, never mind. Well, it's a shame we lost, but actually, it was a good loss. We can put it in YouTube as an example of how the team loses. The current song is Smile by Lily Allen. Anyway, I'm off.